Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, so today we are playing week 2 and probably week 3 of the fantasy league. Okay. So we're playing the Ravens. Their best player, of course, is Lamar Jackson. Play season and then skip. It's not me. Okay, Lamar, Creep Humphrey, and Devontae. Uno, dos, playing dirección domingo.
That's a luxury. Hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Crash out the beta game in my team.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in
the final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I should have known it was the option left. Lamar Jackson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
I'm watching for the maybe a dive.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Jackson. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Play action. Now Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Watch they're probably going to try to show it.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
They want me? Oh, no, they're telling me to return it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Alright, time to start cooking up, just Give Saquon. Let's just get him all into a touchdown. That's on fire.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing.
That didn't
He's
look too
immediately
good.
taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that happened last week too.
Now
In
it's
his
second
first
and
rush, he
10.
got 0 yards. So it means this one he's gonna get like
They'll run it again
437.
with Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken
Third and
down
2,
there
yeah.
after getting 8 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there
good
right
shot.
up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is going to be run
Ah!
down. What a disaster there.
What are
A
you
huge
doing?
loss. Harold
What?
Landry.
You know what? I don't really feel like
wrestle him
punting.
down for what's just going to
You know,
be a huge
punting is kinda
loss, and it
boring.
takes us to 4th down as well.
Smithy. Oh my gosh. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it here. Buying time to his left.
Yeah, not.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy,
Shut
possession
the
here
monkey
turns
up. No one
over
has
the
to go
football
big back
already
now.
being in the
Fine.
red zone.
We'll make a comeback.
Jackson on 1st down. He'll connect on the out route
What
with
am I
Ingram.
doing?
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, if I didn't get
Extra
stuck.
point by Vizcaino up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Let's go. Wait, that was a good
return.
return.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
This time we're not gonna.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already.
I can
as
get
they come up
Saquon
1st and
around
10.
all of them if they actually block too.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon
Yes!
Barkley.
See? They kept blocking.
And able
I
to
would
get
have
this one
actually just
across
turned
the
up.
45 before he's brought down.
Saquon.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14
That's
yards.
it. Maybe hit that.
Up the middle with Barkley, fighting it
Bam!
off. And they're well
Barkley's
past
already
midfield,
cooking.
just a yard or 2
4
shy of the
rushes,
40.
35 yards.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
In NFL.
Back-to-back good
love
plays have them on
plans.
the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be
I didn't
incomplete.
do that.
The Raiders are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking of the team has to be, imagine if we
go,
win
bro.
these
That's
2
a
games.
shot right
What
there.
a setup for the rest of the season for us.
That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Escaping
Oh,
the
let's go. That's
pressure
a free.
right. He's down inside the 10
Right.
to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Face mask. I'd
So
gladly
that
take the
a free
yard.
15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times
Face
it's
mask.
inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Trent. Boy,
So it's the big
Trenty
left
boy,
tackle
what are
who
you
gets tagged
doing?
with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
He's got it.
Oh my gosh, why can't we
Touchdown
get
saving
in
tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
HB.
you're able to hit a receiver in
Push,
stride, and he
push.
can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
Come
the
on.
defense will...
Get it.
And he
Let's go.
is in.
W Saquon.
Touchdown, Raiders. Saquon Barkley halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Raiders are back within a score. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week, and it's pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers.
Okay. I need to start cooking.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay. That nearly like
And
a
the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that third consecutive
send the
touchdown.
blitz if you wanted
And
that
that would be a
bad.
crushing blow to the defense.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And good vision there.
Block
as
in the back.
across
I saw
midfield
it.
and down to the 45-yard line.
Georgia.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On the option.
My
to
God,
give to
stop
Swift
running
here.
the ball. It's so
And very little
annoying.
daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the
I'll
44.
touch him if they run it one more time.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson taps this
My
forward.
God,
Jet
stop
sweep.
running the
Jackson
ball!
clears. And finally brought down at the 38. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver
Oh my
goes
God.
behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to
Stupid
go with him or he
running.
has to be passed off to another
But they just passed
defender.
it one
Somehow
field.
they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned
My-
into a nice play.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. They just keep marching right
Well,
along.
he's
First
6 for
down,
7
the
at
pickup of 8
6-7.
there.
That's crazy. Imagine if the score was 6-7 though.
Jackson.
Someone 6-7 got
The
each other.
timing a bit off
In
that
front of
time as that
6-7.
one falls to the ground.
That would have been a
So it
legend.
looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
What are you
It's going to be incomplete
doing?
as he let him a bit too much.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dancing to his, and I think the ball's out. And the lineman on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
2nd and 3. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Down the sideline he goes.
Yes,
Touchdown.
let's go. We tied the game.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Don't
His second touchdown
underestimate
on
my
the
bro.
season. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I think I would return. Oh, no, you
And
just
no thought of bringing this
scared.
one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
I don't want to be a D-lineman.
Now Jackson on first down.
I'm watching.
They'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
We're not going to let what that happen.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I beat the Jesus, man.
Here's Jackson. A short throw to Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Jackson. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
57 yards
Now
field
the
goal.
clock continues to move. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I don't think they're going to try to kick a field goal.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. To the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common
they're
sight,
trying-
at least
they're
on
probably
this
trying to
drive.
waste the
A
clock.
momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Jackson.
What
To
is
the right
he
sideline.
doing?
And it falls
Oh,
incomplete.
she's been.
So back-to-back incompletions, and
Ah,
that has them
ah,
staring
ah, ah,
at a third and
two.
10. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. Only
Oh, they're
able to
trying
get
to
back
get
a
a
yard for
field
his
goal
efforts,
there.
and that leads us to fourth down.
4 seconds
So with
left.
4 seconds
Oh,
to
time
go
out, time
in
out,
the
time out.
half, here's the
I
field
really
goal
want to
unit
box
onto the field. And they're going to take a timeout defensively.
Wait,
So
can
with
I
fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 8.
What is
Flushed
Barkley
out
doing,
right.
bro?
And
Oh,
they're able
if
to
I
get this
could
one
burn
across
them,
the 35.
I was faster.
Give him 10 that
I
time,
should hit a
escaping the
hurdle.
danger, running with it,
I
and
could
picking up
actually
a first down.
Hey. I And
Back to throw. Being
oh my
chased
gosh,
out
they
left.
left too many people open, yeah.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines
Yeah,
move there.
girly.
Look
It
like
was in
nobody
there too
open.
much
Now
pressure.
2nd down.
I was really about
Here's
to
2nd and 10.
pressing on Lockett, pressing on everyone actually.
Back to throw here.
Oof.
Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets
Man
us to
got
the
it
other side of
complete,
midfield
complete
across
to
the
Cortland
45 before
Sutton.
going out.
Now
So
they don't
in
press
even
it.
territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Eluding the pressure right.
I mean, that's like a...
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down,
They
there
really
were so
wanna
many
pass it,
options
bro.
left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And down to the 20
Why do you feel like
he'll
he
go
just kind of
before
walked
heading
it
out of
up?
bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st
Yeah,
down and a
they're kind of
21-yard gain.
They may have some mental problems.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Flush to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards
I
and a
don't
first
want to
down.
pass a goal
We
line.
both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Barkley
Ah,
is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's
Let
no
me do an
tackling at the
RPO.
3.
Give me
That's
an
going to go as a loss of 1
RPO.
on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought
What
in
did
on
they
that play.
do
Possession
it? Why are we
tight
putting
ends,
James
able to secure
Conner in?
blocks, and that
So
one
I
they
don't
did
get. Why do we put the
And
backup?
he's in. Touchdown.
Let's say
Raiders. James Conner, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the 1st half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get
Stop
back in this
doing
game.
runs on us.
And
You
maybe
can't
the
do
wrong read
anything.
there as he's going to go down immediately. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up. From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw to Ingram.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
Good
Maybe
stuff.
not counted on to be that
Oh, it's going
inline
up.
point of
Punt it.
attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can
I
run
swear,
wide
that's
receiver
Stacy.
routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
What the?
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett.
They lost last time? I wonder why they're so bad.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take
Don't
over
worry,
now,
I got it.
1st and 10.
I'm gonna get 40
The
yards.
Raiders heading
Yeah,
out to
45
take over.
billion-yard game.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Hawk
and whose side
O-line
can step
man, that's
up
your
and
job.
assert its will over the other.
If he would have blocked right there,
An extra
40
defensive back here on
billion
third.
game. Gain of anything,
The play action
actually.
fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping
Oh my
the
gosh,
pressure
they gave him
right.
too much space.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third
No,
quarter.
there's none.
And that is going to do it for this third
Nah,
quarter of
no.
action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to
It
it.
wasn't unbad.
Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. 2nd and 10.
That's why I don't want to use.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Boom! I've been
And he's
here.
corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
PI, I'm calling it PI. I don't care what they say.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
You want me to touch you at night?
He thought to himself,
Is that what you want?
I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
Cold,
And
huh?
inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside
Nah,
the
they're
pocket,
pressing.
I thought he was going
I
to take
can't.
off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
X.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively.
Going
They didn't allow him to drive all the way downfield. but
What
once
a
they got
fake
their backs
field
to the
goal
goal
work.
line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to... And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now
Yes, it worked!
lineman. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And when you see a fake field goal, this is
No
often
way
one
that
you
just
see,
worked.
especially in today's NFL, where the holder gets outside of the pocket and has that run pass option
No.
before finding a receiver.
Bro,
and picking
he
up
broke
the
like
first down
4
because
tackles.
A lot of the holders are pretty good
One
athletes
rush.
nowadays.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously,
They recommended
a field
it
goal makes
twice,
this
so
a
it better
two-score
work.
contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet,
Oh.
right? He's looking for...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Let's go
Tyler
walk it, bro.
Lockett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Bow.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one
We
away.
actually go 17 now.
And this will be a
Okay, so we're
touchback
up
as
by
that
2
sails
scores.
over the end line. Jackson
That
and
can
the
lead
Ravens,
to
here
the
they
field goal,
come.
make it
Down by
3.
2 touchdowns.
I think we have a
2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And
We
this
still got
one
like
is
the triple coverage.
incomplete.
I turned in the quadruple.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Jackson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Jackson. And this one complete to Smith. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Jackson.
No!
That is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes,
yay! So let's go.
And boy, is he
That's
close.
our ball,
Did he
mister.
get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley.
Let's go with face that. Who was Alex Kappa?
That's on the guard, Alex
What
Kappa.
are you doing?
Now after the
You
holding call,
look
here's
like
2nd and 20. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And able to use his blockers to get this up.
Last
over the
time out.
40.
We can start wasting
Ravens
blockers.
going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
So much shoe clock. No. Pass shoe clock. Alright, we need a good run right here.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Forget about like those 10 yards
They'll
runs
run
we did
again.
at the start of the game. Let's get those.
And he can only manage to get this to the
3rd and 8.
45-yard
Well,
line.
it's a
Well
punt.
short of the first. Call it a
No, I
gain
guess
of
so.
4,
We
and
don't
it'll bring
punt.
up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they have
don't
to be thinking
punt.
pass.
That's
Loosen
bad.
up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped
Yes!
the ball short of a first down.
Yes!
And even though he gets out of bounds to start the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
He's been making himself a weapon as a
Game.
runner, and the results, they've been
Game-winning
welcomed by his
formation.
offense.
Let's go.
My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs. Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can
let's
get
make
off to a
this game.
3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
The Raiders
Let's
likely
get
to
him!
out with a victory as they take a knee.
That's game.
So this one
Get
a
dookied
victory
on,
for the Las
Raiders.
Vegas Raiders. Well, on one side
They
it is
gave
Charles,
like a
an impressive
14
victory.
point,
On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the
their
first
first
quarter,
two
but then they didn't
drives, but
score in
we still
quarters
took.
2, 3, or 4. They're going to have
Thank
a lot of
you,
work to do
Zach.
before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to
Think
analyze.
we have
won't
the
it?
Panthers
Because
next
why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in
Yeah, I
quarters
think
2,
we
3, and 4? So we always talk.
Down. Okay. Let's go.
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over.
Yeah, we have the Panthers.
Panthers.
Well, anyways, see you guys next for week 3 next week.
That's how we rolling. You know them gold diggers.